Guys, Greg Doucette doesn't play around. Neither do I. We ain't playing games in this kitchen.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Ethan. I hope you guys are doing well. Yesterday was a really big day for me. I lost my 50th pound since the beginning of the year. And that's a big milestone. Even though it's been a 6-month span, people have lost it in 2 months, 3 months with insane diets. But for most people, diets like that are really intimidating and unachievable. But this diet right here that I utilize, which enabled me to lose that much weight and retain all my muscle, I didn't lose any muscle the way I ate. But the diet that I had is what's called the Anabolic Diet. It's coined by Greg Doucette. A lot of YouTubers are on the wave of talking about it right now, which is what I'm going to be doing today, because this is actually a diet, a routine that works. It works. It's not hard. You're never hungry. You lose your cravings, and it's all natural. There's no tricks. There's no smoke and mirrors. There's no secret. There's never secrets. When there's a video that says secret on it, don't click on it, because there's no secret. People just want you to watch their videos. Speaking of that, please like my video. All right, so we're downstairs. We're gonna have breakfast, and I'll walk you through everything, and I'll show you my full day of eating. All right, let's get started, man.
So we're gonna kick things off with breakfast. Usually I eat much earlier than this. It's about 10:53. I eat hours before this, but something happened, so we're eating breakfast now. What I always eat for breakfast every single day is Greg Doucette's world famous anabolic French toast. One thing he preaches in all of his videos is there's no rules in his kitchen, so you can put whatever you want in there. If you don't like something, take it away. If you want to add something, add it. It doesn't matter. There's no rules. So I'm going to show you how I make mine. So let's run through everything we're going to need. We're going to start off with 647 bread. I don't know if that's the real name of it. It's got 6 grams of carbs, only 40 calories a slice. And these things are huge. They come in whole wheat, Italian. You can use whatever you want. I like whole wheat because it feels a little more filling, but it's all to your liking. You're gonna need cinnamon. You're gonna need some Splenda right here, a few packets of that, some sweetener. We're gonna use cooking spray, 0 calorie Walden Farms syrup. We're gonna use 6 egg whites in a bowl. And then we're gonna use frozen berries as well as Greek yogurt. I buy Oikos. You can buy whatever you like, no rules. In this bowl, I have 6 egg whites mixed. You can put the yolks in there if you want. To me, it's unnecessary calories, even though they have cholesterol, good cholesterol in them. I don't like to have them in there. I try to cut calories wherever I can. So we're gonna transition over the stove and start cooking this shit up. Real simple, we're gonna turn the stove on high. I like to cook it faster. You can go slow if you like.
No rules.
Take the 0 calorie spray. You don't need a lot. Few sprays, because there's actually calories in them. If you want to go crazy, don't do that. So we're gonna grab 4 slices of bread. Look at all this freaking bread. Look at all that. That's 160 calories. This is 160 calories right here. That's a lot of food. That's filling in itself. This could be breakfast if you really want to, but don't be that guy. Just start taking the bread and soaking it in the egg whites. Got the cinnamon in there. It looks real nice. Try to saturate it as much as you can. And we're just keep throwing it on. Do that with all 4. Let them cook up a little bit. You're gonna have some egg whites left over. I like to just pour them all on top, right like that. That's the protein, baby. Look at that, guys. Just look at that. I've been eating this every single day for months, and it's just as mouthwatering as it was the first time I tried it, man. I'm so excited. If you want, I like to do this sometimes. Throw a little bit of cinnamon up top right after you flip it, because it's lacking, and I like to have my cinnamon. I got that sweet tooth. I like to add as much sugar, as much syrup as I possibly can. That's ideal for me, but you can do whatever it is you're comfortable with. Whatever it is tastes best for you. We're trying to lose weight here. We're trying to look good here, guys. Let's keep it rolling. Looks like we're about done, so let's plate these guys real quick. You gotta get all the egg whites on there. You gotta get every gram of protein you can. Anabolic as fuck. Look at that. And we're not even done yet. There's so much more to add. Foreshadowing. So now guys, we're gonna take this bowl. This is 1 cup of frozen berries. We're gonna pop it in the microwave for about 30 to 45 seconds. We don't want them to get hot, but we want them defrosted because we don't want frozen berries. That's nasty. Okay, we got our French toast plated right now. Berries are defrosted. Now we're gonna grab our Greek yogurt. We're just gonna peel it open real quick and we're just gonna smother it up top. Right like that, just smear it all on there. Now we're gonna take the defrosted berries and we're gonna throw those right on top of the yogurt. Take your Walden Farms, pour a little bit right over the top like that. I like to have a lot because I like mine very, very sweet. Though this one's running out. I might grab another one. Got a new one, about to throw a little bit more up top. Very nice. Last but not least, this is where I catch most of my flack whenever I show my friends or family this kind of thing because I have a crazy sweet tooth. Like a disgusting sweet tooth. In Greg Duchette's recipe, he's gonna tell you to mix the Splenda inside of the egg whites. Me personally, I want that sweeter kick. So I'm not gonna add any more packets of Splenda. I'm just gonna pour the Splenda right on top. Right on top. It looks like powdered sugar almost. Oh my God. You guys need to see this. Guys. Greg Duchette doesn't play around. Neither do I. We ain't playing games in this kitchen. All right, guys. It's that time. I got the Thug Jug with me. For those of you who don't know, the Thug Jug is the gallon of water I carry everywhere because you need to drink a gallon of water a day. There's no excuses, no exceptions to that rule. I made an executive decision, not sweet enough. So, 2 more packets of Splenda up top. I got some on the table. Throw a little bit of cinnamon up there too. Guys, can you believe this? Look at that. All right, I've done enough talking. I'm gonna dig in. I'm so excited. Let's get it. Drop a like for the Thug Jug. Oh my God. See, what's crazy about this breakfast is it's so high in protein, it's high in carbs, gives you a ton of energy, low calorie, very, very filling. Very filling. I probably won't be hungry for hours after that. So let's take a break right now. I'm gonna go get a run in, I'm gonna go work out, and we're gonna come back for lunch, so stay tuned. I just realized I totally forgot to mention this to you guys. The entire meal that I had downstairs was about 462 calories, 93 grams of carbs, 2 grams of fat, and 56 grams of protein. Now, I need you guys to understand something because I learned this the hard way. Carbs are not bad for you. Eat carbs, they're great, they're energy. Your brain runs on carbs. So I'm gonna go work out, I'm gonna go on a run. I feel really digested right about now, but once we come back, I'm gonna show you what I have for lunch, give you all the nutrition facts there. We'll do dinner, I might have a snack, but yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, so next up for lunch, we're gonna be making a protein smoothie. So, similar ingredients to breakfast. We have our Oikos Greek yogurt. We're gonna use one of those, 120 calories of pure protein goodness. We're gonna be using whey protein. I have chocolate mint. Sorry, I have chocolate mint protein. We're gonna be using a scoop of that. Same berries as earlier. We're gonna keep them frozen because we're gonna blend it up into a smoothie. And we're gonna use water. This cup is clean, I promise. I just pulled it out of the dishwasher. It looks kind of gross, but it's clean. Here's a little tip for if you're ever making a smoothie at home, even if it's not this one, always put liquid on the top and on the bottom because when you blend it, there's a good chance that powders or anything cold and hard will like stick to the top. So there'll always be like a big clump of like protein powder on the bottom and nobody wants that. So I'm gonna start by putting a little bit of water in there. That much, that's all you need. Next, we're gonna grab the whey protein and we're gonna put just 1 scoop, right like that. We got our berries right here. Gotta be real careful with this. Oh my God, oh, I broke something. So that right there is about 1.5 cups of berries, which equates to about 140 calories. Last on the docket, Greek yogurt. I always lick the spoon. You have to. It's like 1 gram of protein. Look at all that good stuff in there. Look at all that good stuff. Now, that's not enough liquid, so like I said, no exact amount of water. I use water because it's 0 calorie. If you want to use almond milk, go for it. If you want to use juice, I wouldn't because there's a lot of sugar in it. I like water. So I'm gonna put this up till it says max, just so this can blend and not break my blender. Probably right about there. And we blend it. All right, so my blender kind of exploded a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, so we got our smoothie right here, and we got our fruit right here. Oh my God. Let's try that again. All right, so let's take the fruit and we're just gonna pour it right in. Every time. I'm gonna lick the spoon every time. I wouldn't say it's the eye candy that the anabolic French toast was, but it will absolutely be delicious. Okay, so lunch is starting to melt a little bit, but in total for this meal, we are looking at 420 calories. We are looking at 42 grams of protein, 3 grams of fat, and about 58 grams of carbs. So, like I said, anabolic, don't look at the macros, even though you want to get a lot of protein. You want as much protein as possible. But in terms of caloric intake, we're still about under 1,000 today. So that's real good. I have room for snacks. I have room for a scoop of casein protein before bed. And let's not forget dinner. I've been staring at this thing too long. I'm about to dig in. I will see you guys at dinner time. Okay, so it is 7:17 and I'm ready to have dinner. Seems like a lot of my energy left suddenly. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, so I'm a little more tired now, but for dinner, I am making Kodiak pancakes. These are high protein pancakes that are a little lower with calories, so they're always good to have. The one I have in particular is dark chocolate. They got a bunch of flavors. It's so good. So here's how I make mine. I have 1 cup of Kodiak powder. I mix it in this bowl right here. So this is 190 calories per half cup, so I'm doubling up on that. That's 380 calories right there. So I'm not gonna be using milk, I'm just gonna be using water as a substitute in this case. So I'm gonna pour that in there. And I'm just gonna mix that up. And to make it thicker and give it a more puffy texture, I'm gonna put 2 egg whites in there as well. So that'll do it for our mix once we put 2 of those guys in there. You can use whole eggs if you want, if you're trying to put a little bit more weight on. You don't need to put eggs in at all. Entirely up to you. So now that that's all there, I'm just gonna mix this up real quick. We're not gonna put berries on it this time because we did that the last 2 meals. I'm gonna go with PB2 today. For those of you not familiar, it's basically peanut butter but in a powdered form, much lower calorie, but you get the same amount of protein content. Close amount of protein content, right about. So 2 tablespoons is 60 calories. So I have 2 tablespoons right here. I'm gonna put a little bit of water in that, and I'm gonna stir it. That's gonna give it the peanut butter consistency, and we're just gonna smear the crap out of these pancakes with this. Now, it's not a lot. It doesn't look like a lot, but believe me, that'll 100% do the trick. It's literally 2 tablespoons and some water. This is what we're gonna need. We also got, you know, the OG, Walden Farms. I feel like I put that on everything. I feel like I'm gonna start putting that on my eggs or some shit, I don't know. But I love it, so let's come over here. So the key to this is to not use a lot of batter with your pancakes. You want to be very scarce per pancake, then you can get a bunch of them and it's much more filling. It kind of tricks your brain to think you have more food than you actually do. And honestly, you have a lot, but when you have a big appetite like me, then you want more. So this will give you that little incentive to slow down as you go. I'm putting my stove on high because that's what I always do. 0 calorie spray. That's all you need. I probably put a little too much in that case. And what I like to do, because I'm lazy, I'm not gonna grab like a ladle or anything like that. I'm just gonna tip the bowl and pour a slight amount in there. That right there is what you should have. It shouldn't even take up the whole perimeter of the pan. It doesn't look like much, but I promise you guys, they're gonna be so filling and you're gonna get a bunch of them, especially with the peanut butter on top. It goes so crazy. Dude, look at this. This has to be like 8 or 9 pancakes, and there's not even anything on them yet. These smell amazing, and they're great for you. So, now, we're gonna take the PB2 and put that on. And if you can, try to spread it around a little bit, but believe me, you will taste this more than you can imagine. Okay guys, we're in the home stretch. Now, we whip out the old Walden Farms. Always, you know me, I'm gonna put a shit ton of this stuff on. All right. As usual, powdered sugar, but it's not sugar. Okay. Okay. Yup. Yes. All right, so before we get started, there are 480 calories in those pancakes, 41 grams of protein, 9 grams of fat, and 61 grams of carbs. Now, that leaves me with a lot of extra calories for the day, and being that I'm trying to lose a little bit of weight while retaining that muscle, that's totally fine. So one of my snacks I like to have is Pop Secret. This stuff is 100 calories a bag. It tastes exactly like salty kettle corn. It's amazing. Only 100 calories. So you can have 1 or 2 of those a day. And if I'm not feeling something salty, I can always have a scoop of casein protein before bed. That's a slow digestive protein. I don't really know what that means. My sister told me that. But I've been doing it, and it seems like it's doing pretty well. Okay. We got the Thug Jug. We have our Kodiak cakes with PB2. Look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna dig into this. I am starving. It's been a few hours since I ate. It's about 7:43. I go to bed at 9, so if I eat anything else before bed, I'll probably have a scoop of casein protein, or I'll probably have some popcorn. So in the meantime, this is dinner. I'm running low on water, but we can always refill. All right, cheers. I feel like people are gonna look at me and think I'm crazy because 99% of what I eat is super sweet, like really sweet. And yeah, it is. You can thank Greg for that one. This is so addicting, dude. I'm pretty close to full already. I'm definitely finishing this, but I'm pretty full. Like I said, man, these things are extremely filling. And if you ever wanna like cut out some unnecessary calories, the instructions will call for eggs and milk and stuff like that, but you can substitute the milk with water, and you can take the yolks out of the eggs, and that knocks about 100 calories out right there and makes room for something else you might like. If you're one who likes variety. But I'm gonna finish this. Ooh, little piece left. Oh my God. Okay guys, it is 5:26 in the morning. The following morning, I forgot to film the tail end of this video yesterday, but in total, my consumption for yesterday came to 1,482 calories, 163 grams of protein, 15 grams of fat, and 216 grams of carbs. Now I had an additional 120 calories before bed. I had a casein protein shake, but aside from that, that's my entire day of eating. Now there's a bunch of other foods that I eat,
but that's what I happened to eat yesterday, and that's usually what I gravitate towards. Now, obviously, there's other foods that I like to make that I'll eat pretty frequently. I love to make omelets, especially because you can't always have sweet stuff. But that's what I had yesterday because I really like sweet stuff. But that wraps things up for yesterday and today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope maybe you can take a little bit of this video and implement it into your daily diet and routine and help yourself lose a little bit of weight as well, because it worked wonders for me. If you guys like this content, if you want to see more new stuff, be sure to subscribe, drop a like below, comment what you want to see in the future, and in that case, man, I'm out, and thank you so much for tuning in. Sorry, I'm really tired. I'm still waking up. That's why this mug says freaking rocket fuel, because it's rocket fuel, but the mug's full. That's why I'm not awake right now. I need to drink the rocket fuel. Alright guys, take care. Peace.